guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sandy Foskett and I'm back here for another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my top travel tips for traveling to India. These tips apply, I think, all year round. I do have an emphasis on winter things because I was there in winter. And I definitely think you should be there in winter, at least not in summer, because it's freaking hot there. And as someone that comes from Australia, I can say, I can attest to that. I can say that yes, it is going to be extremely hot there, even though I'm used to being extremely hot here. Just before we get into it, if you like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment below telling me your top travel tips for traveling to India, and subscribe to my channel for videos every couple of days. I love to make them and I'd love to have you here. Join our little fam bam lamb cam. Let's get into it. Number 1, water. When you're in India, just don't drink the water. Irrigation in India isn't the best and the water isn't always clean. It may be disease, bacterial, and it does apply to a lot of countries that are in Asia. Just as a general rule, it's safer to drink bottled water. This goes also when you're brushing your teeth. Please use bottled water, just because you don't want to be shitting out bricks. And this extends to when you're also in the shower. Just don't open your mouth. You don't want to do it, just keep it shut and everything will be better. Because they use the same water to grow fruit and vegetables, it's always safer to eat fruit that can be peeled, just because the inside of it is more or less likely to be affected by any bacteria or whatever's in the water. And vegetables always have to be cooked. Don't go for the salads. As much as you want to eat salad, it's always better to go with the dal. Number 2, toilets. If you go anywhere in India, make sure you bring your own toilet roll. You'll thank me later. Sometimes you have to go in a squat toilet, and I don't always usually have toilet paper at squat toilets, and you might find yourself paying a lot of money for a couple squares if you don't. So always carry a roll of toilet paper in your bag, and you can also use it as tissues, which is a great, double up effect. If you're at a hotel or a house or wherever you are staying, you should always try to go there, because there might not always be a public toilet that you're gonna want to go to, if you get my gist. Number 3, looking for holes in the wall. If you want the most authentic India, you have to actually go to little dodgy shops, like people on the side of the street, little restaurants that look like they're probably gonna give you salmonella poisoning. Just avoid chicken, that's a good way to solve that problem. But they are actually gonna give you the most authentic Indian food and experience. 5-star restaurants are also nice if you have the money / you just want to experience, but do not eat at 5-star restaurants or McDonald's every single day. That kind of defeats the purpose. Number 5, dairy is scary, so please be wary. Whenever you eat dairy products in India, you don't know how long the milk's been sitting out on the step. If it's been sitting out for too long, there is a chance that the milk will curdle and will make you severely sick. So just always be cautious and keep that in mind when you are having dairy products. That being said, don't be afraid to have dairy. Just be cautious. Number 6, bribing. Yes, it's unethical, but it works. Now, I'm not saying you go to the police and pay them off, although if you find yourself in that situation, you probably wouldn't want to do that. Indian jails are a little bit scary. A little bit of extra cash here and there actually does get you better service, so, it's always good to grease your way through. On the first day you're at your new hotel, make sure you just tip big. You'll be surprised how well a service you'll get. As soon as you come in the door, people will be trying to help you. You'll be the first to get served at dinner. Everything's going to be much easier for you if you tip big. Number 7, tuk-tuks. Before you get into any taxi or tuk-tuk or motorbike, however you're getting around, make sure you agree on a price. If you don't agree on a price, you might be severely shocked when you get to the other side of your destination. When they pull up next to you and say, "Oh, I want to go to the Narendra Fort," you say, "How much can you do it for?" And they say, "Oh, maybe 1,000. Now, let me just tell you, if anyone's charging you 1,000 rupees, you will get ripped off. A good example of this is we went with this local guy. He was just showing us around, and the taxi man, we were by ourselves, and the taxi man's just like, "Oh, it's gonna be 200 rupees. And the guy's like, "No, 20 rupees. And the taxi guy was like, "Oh, okay, fine." Well, 200 rupees isn't actually that much. You don't want to get dinged up for too much, Just always make sure you ask for a price before you get into the tuk-tuk. Number 8, stay in authentic hotels. Guys, you are in India. Do not stay in the Hilton Hotel. You want to be going for like old palaces, old castles, mansions, things that actually show you that you've been in India, you know? Like they've got like all the fancy artwork and the nice ceilings and the statues and the furniture, blah 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 blah. Which brings me to my next point. Number 9, you are in India, so appreciate it for what it is. India is not Australia, India is not America, India is not the UK, India is India. You come here for a different experience. You don't come here to be in the Western world. It isn't the Western world, it's the East, I guess, kind of. I suppose it's East of something. It's unique for what it is, so don't try to make it something it isn't. Number 10, cash. Cash is king in India. You want to hit up that ATM for as much cash as you possibly can. People generally are more hesitant to accept card because, you know, they can't do tax fraud with a card. But cash you can get anywhere, you know, every single person's going to take cash off you. No questions asked. When you go to restaurants, you know, they don't always have cards, machines. Mr. Ajendra down the road ain't gonna have a heckin' card machine to sell 2 rupee doses. So you always need to have cash on you because that is the only way you're going to be able to buy stuff. It's also important to take into consideration that high denomination notes are becoming rarer and the maximum limit on ATMs has been reduced, so there might not be as much cash available in circulation, which can be an issue for you guys if you're not prepared. So make sure you can always take out as much cash as possible when you have the opportunity. Number 11, getting scammed. Guys, you're probably going to get scammed. I'm going to be honest with you. White skim basically equals getting scammed. You're never going to pay the local price because, you know, local. And that's okay, you know? I don't mind contributing to the economy by giving them a couple extra rupees, but if you're getting done for exorbitant prices, don't be afraid to haggle. You deserve the best prices. That being said, they need to earn a living, so don't eat them too much out of house and home. A tip I like to give when I haggle, I always make sure I hand them the money first. People are very reluctant to give money back. So if you set a price in your mind, you're like, I want to pay 200 rupees for this shirt, and you put 200 rupees in the guy's hand and he's like, oh no sir, I want 400 rupees. Then you say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't want the shirt then, and you take the 200 rupees, and once they have the 200 rupees in their hand, they're like, no, 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 no. I do not want to give that money back. So more likely than not, they will take your offer and you will score a deal. Number 11, India is very cheap. India is very, very cheap. Like, extremely cheap. Don't be afraid to pack light, pack the bare minimum, you know, like underwear, bras, socks, couple t-shirts, couple pairs of pants. But you can buy so many amazing clothes in India. You can have clothes made for you, tailored for you, so cheap. Nothing in my bag, and I bought everything there. And now I have this amazing wardrobe full of clothes that look beautiful, they fit me perfectly, and in general, they're decent quality. If you're there in winter, it is not going to be 40 degrees. More likely than not, it will be like 10 degrees. Or less. When I was there, I was in a parka every single day. It is cold in India sometimes, so make sure you pack appropriately. I think that Uniqlo jackets that roll down really small. A jacket like this, I bought this one from Uniqlo, it was like $100. I know it's very expensive for a jacket, but you get a lot of use, and look how small it fits. It like crumbles up pretty small, like the size of my hand. And a down jacket's really, really warm, and you can use it everywhere. I wear this jacket all the time, so if you want to see what it looks like, check out some of my vlogs, I'll leave a link below. Number 13, make sure you respect Indian values. I don't know if you guys have seen much about India. You don't see people in India wearing short shorts and really low cut tops with skinny sleeves, especially when you're in the countryside. So dress modestly, make sure you always have like at least a t-shirt on, pants that go below the knee. When you do go into mosque or temple, they probably will get you to cover up if you're dressed modestly, or they might not even let you in. So make sure you dress like you're gonna go to your grandmother's house. If you wouldn't wear it in front of your grandmother, you wouldn't wear it into a temple. Number 15. If you want to eat spicy in India, you gotta specify that you want to eat spicy. Light skin also equals foreigner spicy. So they're gonna see you and be like, oh, you want chili? They're not gonna give you chili. You're gonna be like, no, I want to have it very spicy. Make sure it's actually spicy. And then they'll actually give you authentic spicy. Otherwise, they're just gonna be like, oh, white person can't eat spice. You need to specify that you want spice for your life. It's like you saying, you want a spice for your life. Number 16. If you're ever buying like sugarcane juice, chai masala latte, or lassies, make sure that they're using disposable cups. If they're just using glass cups and washing them in a bucket with everyone else's germs, guaranteed you will get sick, you will get something nasty. I know someone who got very, very sick from sharing cups with people, so unless it's disposable, do not drink it. That being said, most chai wellers will actually have disposable cups, so you don't need to fear, just be cautious. Number 17, if you're ever on a train, traveling with a lot of stuff, you know, like a suitcase or anything, hold on to it. And if you can't be able to hold on to it, you need to get a table tie and you need to cable tie it to the racks or wherever it is and lock it. Make sure no one can steal it, because when you get into the interchanges, a lot of people are coming in and out of trains, and if you fall asleep, someone can very easily take your bag and you will never see it again. Any valuables you have on your person, always money, phone, keys, passport, camera, anything like that, always on your person. If it's stolen, there's a billion people in India and you're probably not going to get it back. Number 18. Uber is cheap. Uber is stupidly cheap. Like, I don't understand how you can take me across the city for $3, which, let's be honest, if you're in Sydney, that will cost you like $30, $50, $60. And they do it for $3. And if you pay with MasterCard, you get your third ride free. So you can go anywhere basically in India for stupidly cheap prices. And that is what makes Uber really, really great for traveling when you're in India. But don't be afraid to take a tuk-tuk occasionally. You know, like, it's more authentic. If you're ever looking for a taxi or whatever, calling an Uber is actually your best bet. And number 19. Nobody likes an asshole, so don't be one. Whenever you go traveling, I'm sure there'll be people that you meet that are just downright douche canoes, and you'd rather not be there with them. Don't make a bad reputation for your country. Don't be brash, don't be racist, don't be annoying, don't be violent, don't be rude. Have respect for one another, and that goes to everyone. If you treat people like that, then if they don't treat you back the same way, that's their fault. If you're nice to Indians, Indians will be nice to you. Anyway, guys, if you liked this video, then leave a big thumbs up. I hope some of these tips helped you. If they did, let me know in the comment section below. If I missed anything, also let me know in the comment section below. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. I make new videos every couple of days. And I'd love to have you here on Standard Sandy for some good heckin' times. Love you lots, and I'll see you later. Ciao.